Welcome to the Super Memory for Schools programme. My name is Tunan and today I am very happy to accompany you with the contents of the Biology Lesson 34, Diversity and Common Characteristics of the Fish Classes. In today's lesson, we will learn about three important pieces of knowledge: diversity of species composition and their habitat, general characteristics of fish, and the role of fish. Now, we will learn about the first part of today's lesson, which is the diversity of species composition and their habitat. Let's learn about the diversity of species composition and habitat. First of all, we will learn about the diversity of species composition of the fish. There are about 25,415 fish species in Vietnam. We have discovered about 2,753 fish species. It is divided into two main classes, chondrichthyes and ostreichthyes. So now we will learn about the class chondrichthyes. The class chondrichthyes has about 850 species, and these are two representatives of the class, chondrichthyes, which are rays and sharks. Here, this class chondrichthyes, they usually live in salt water and brackish water. In terms of physical characteristics, their skeleton is made of cartilage and sealing boards. Their skin is rough, the mouth is located on the ventral surface. For representatives, we can see this is a stingray and this is a shark. The second class is the ostreichthyes. This class, ostreichthyes, has a large number of 24,565 species. Their habitats are very diverse: saltwater, brackish water, and freshwater. Their skeleton is made of bone substance. For example, here is carp and here is freshwater bream. If you see its gill slits, its gill bone covers the slits, and its skin is covered with mucus to reduce resistance of the water when the fish swims. These are the representatives of them that you have been studying. This is a carp and this is a common bream. Regarding the diversity of living environment, take a look at figure 34.1 to 34.7. This is from number 1 to number 7. These are fish that live in very different habitats. Shark and sardinella live in the surface water. The common bream and carp live in a middle and bottom layer of the water. This is the eel. It burrows itself in the mud pools at the bottom of the lake. And here is a stingray and the solidate. They are going to live at the bottom of the sea. Because of that, they have flat, thin bodies and large pectoral fins. This is an example of a large pectoral fin. Actually, in this stingray, its pectoral fin is very large and its tail is extremely small. They also swim slowly. Now, let's summarize the diversity of fish habitats through the following table. Please take a look at the surface layer. Often lacks hiding place. It is suitable for strong and fierce fishes. For example, for a shark, the body shape is elongated, the tail is large and strong, the even fins are normal, and their ability to move is fast. The middle and bottom layers are suitable for ordinary fish. For example, bream and carp have a relatively short body shape, a weak tail with even fins is normal, and the ability to move is normal. In the burrows, a typical species you can meet is the eel. Its body shape is very long. The tail is very weak, even fins are absent, and the ability to move is very slow. And on the seabeds, you can often see solidae and stingrays. Their body shape, as I said earlier, is flat and thin. The tail is very weak. The even fin is like a stingray, very large or small as in the flounder, and their swimming mobility is slow. So, here we can see that in different habitats, in different fish species, they have extremely diverse and different behaviours. What are the common characteristics of fish? We will learn more through the second part of the lesson. Let's learn about the common characteristics of fish. Through studying the characteristics of fish life and external structure, we found that fish have four common characteristics. The first common feature of fish are vertebrates, which are fully adapted to the aquatic lifestyle. The second common feature is that they move and swim with their fins. When reproducing, they lay many eggs and fertilize externally. And fish are ectothermic animals. That means they have a variable body temperature compared to the temperature of the environment. What is their practical role? Now, we will find out together. Fish is a natural source of protein, rich in vitamins and easy to digest because their fat content is low. For example, here is carp meat, which is very nutritious, especially for pregnant women. This is salmon roe and sturgeon roe that is very delicious and nutritious. The second role is that fish is the raw material for making medicine. For example, if you see these are fish oil tablets, then the mackerel and shark oil capsules contain a very large amount of vitamin A and vitamin D. It can be effective to prevent some diseases such as dry eyes or rickets. In addition, the secretions from the ovary and internal organs of the pufferfish can be used to make medicine for neurological and joint diseases. Please note one thing, the internal organs of the pufferfish are very poisonous. If they are not processed in the right way, eating them can be fatal. Another role is to provide raw materials for industrial use. For example, here is the skin of sharks, used to produce handbags, or shoes, or a leather wallet, or a belt. Besides, fish bones and fish paste is used as animal feed or as fertilizer. Another very important role is that the fish fight to destroy harmful insects. For example, they kill insects, pests. Take a look on the screen. This is a picture of fish killing mosquito larvae. And now, farmers are also combining a promising model, which is fish farming combined with rice cultivation to kill harmful insects. So, what do we need to do to protect and develop fish resources? Firstly, we need to improve the water condition, fertilize and plant aquatic plants. Secondly, we should focus on domestication of new fish species with high economic value. Another thing is to make use of natural water conditions to raise fish, banning catching small fish and brood fish during the breeding season. Banning fishing with mines, poisons, nets with small meshes. Why do we ban fishing with nets that have small mesh? Because when the nets have this small mesh, it will catch all of the fish, from the fries to the adults. There soon will be no more fish, and the most important thing is to protect the water environment. So, through the content of today's lesson, please remember 3 important pieces of knowledge. Diversity in species, composition and habitat, common characteristics of the fish, and the role of fish in our life. Our class for today ends here. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye and see you in the next lesson of the program.